We will now look at how to look at the various reports and registers in order to check that whatever data or record which we have, or transactions which we have recorded is correct and as per the laid down procedures of CWC SOP. So for that, we go back to the application. The first thing is that you see the menu called reports and registers. You click on that. The first option is there is a daily report. Under the daily reports, you will be able to see the daily transaction receipt. So if I click on the daily transaction receipt and if I do the of today, it will give me the entire receipt that happened today, like what was the commodity, what was the variety, who was the depositor, how much was the quantity, and how much is the final weight. So we saw just now we received for the depositor Swarna on a delivery basis 500 books and then the weight. So sorry, soya bean and then the weight. And for the area basis customer, which is area test, we received them 600 plus 100, 700. And for the other party, which is FCI general test, we received about 500 quantity. So that is the daily transaction receipt, which has been generated. So this is something which every warehouse manager or the warehouse staff should check. Number one, receipt of stock. Then what you do is you go to the general booking, and then you can reports and registers. Daily reports we have seen. Now we look at the DAF and DO, the deposit application detail. Today, if I do a search, so this the three DAFs which we prepared, one for the delivery basis received, one for the area basis received, the other for the FCI received. So if I click on the, for example, on the area basis receipt, this will tell me this format is as per the ISO format of CWC. This will give the complete detail in terms of what was the this top section is actually filled up by the customer or otherwise filled up by the warehouse manager on behalf of the customer at the time of entry of the stock. So at the time of entry, normally the warehouse manager checks with the depositor what is the quantity and weight. This is only a tentative declaration. It may or may not be the exact quantity or the weight as mentioned by the depositor, because the depositor himself does not know what is the actual weight of the stock which he is bringing in, especially in the case of food grains. So this here he has declared that he is bringing this, and these are the token numbers which is generated. There is no quality for this because it's a set to weight, set to contain basis. The deposit number, in case for every depositor there is an account number which is created. The weighment process, whatever has been weighed is then, since the lorry weighbridge was not there, whatever the average weight, it's being shown out here, which is set to weight basis. At the go down, if you see here, you can see books, all the entire books, whatever was received. Go down wise, what stock was received, everything is shown out here. The total quantity was 700, which was received that day. And then the warehouse receipt number generated against this particular receipt, which is against this particular DAF, is shown out here. The same thing, let us go and search for the other DAFs created today. So let us say this. This is the delivery basis DAF which we created. So here too the information will be same, but a more detailed one, because here we went through the weighment process. So so this is the DAF number, the truck numbers, 3 trucks which we created, which came in, and then the technical analysis, if it all is performed. For soybean there was no technical parameters, the weighment accepted, and then the soya bean, whatever was there. So that has gone into uh, the deposit application detail. We will look at the FCI one also. all the the stack wise weight, everything is shown out here. So this is the depositor details. So normally you please assume that please and do not think that whatever quantity and weight which is being shown here is the one which you should be able to see on the top. The top one is actually a tentative declaration as told by me a little while ago, and the exact units and stack numbers and weight is what is showing at the go down. So this is the exact thing which will go into all of the registers. So we have seen two reports, daily reports, which is the daily transaction receipt, and we have seen the DAF details also. Now, the first thing which we should see is that go to the stack and go to stack wise register. So we select go down number 10, go down number 10A, sorry, 10B, and let me go to 10B1. The variety what is there will come automatically. I choose today and I do a view report. So you see the date of the transaction comes, the depositor, the commodity, variety, the opening balance was 0. I received 250 in this particular stack along with the weight of the stack, and then the final balance which is shown out here. So like this, you can check one by one all the stack to ensure that the balance which is available in the stack is perfectly alright. The second one which you need to see is the stock register. So let us select all go downs. Let us select commodity as rice, non-basmati. The variety is boiled rice grade A. Select date today. See, again, the same quantity. So we received the earlier stack wise register. In one of the stack, we received 250. We received 150 in second stack and 100 in third stack. Here, this is a consolidated amount. So this we received 500 bags of boiled rice grade A today, and the entire closing balance is available. So this is as far as the stock register. The stock register shows the value of stock available commodity wise, variety wise, go down wise. So that is the big change out there. You can also look the report by using a specific period to look at the same stock or in between two dates as the case would require. Now let's go to deposit register and click on deposit ledger. So you go to deposit ledger and you look at the party. In this case, the party was FCI general test. The commodity is rice. The variety is boiled rice grade A, or you can choose all. And in ledger type, there are two options, either ledger wise or you can see ACK wise. I'll show you both. So we'll go to the deposit ledger, select date as of today. See, this entry is almost same as your stock register, because in this case the entire stock was received in one godowns. But in case if the stock was received in multiple godowns, then the stock register will show it godown wise, where the deposit ledger will show it in a consolidation fashion without the godown details. And if I want to see WHR ACK wise, the same report, I can see on which date, what was the ACK created, ACK wise, what was received on each date. See, when I show the ACK wise, it shows the ACK number created along with the bags received on this date. So this is how you check the various registers to ensure that whatever stock is available is correct and as per your normal, as per the laid down procedures or CWC. There is another, these are your standard ISO reports which will help you to cross check whether the data which has been entered in the WMS is correct. Apart from this, there is something called as a stack card. So how to get the stack card is I go to the dashboard, I click the dashboard, I see the option here, total go down. Click on the total go down. In this case, we went to go down number 10. So double click on go down number 10. Then click on 10. This will take some time because this is a graphical screen, and hence it takes a little bit more time than a regular screen because it has to bring down all the information. I'm going back and clicking on 10B. That's where we had received. So I think we have received on 10B2. If I click on view detail, select the variety. See, this is showing. This will show the date, the token number against which the material came in, the ACK number against the token, opening balance 0, how much was received, how much was weighed, and the closing balance. Now the bottom portion is basically the backside of the stack card, which talks about the technical spraying and fumigation related activities that were carried out on this stack. So this is the stack card. We have seen the stock register, we have seen the deposit ledger, and we have seen a stack wise history. These are the main reports and registers which will help you to cross verify that the data what you have entered and what system is maintaining is as per requirement. There are two other reports also which are useful reports. These are called as party-wise stock position and warehouse-wise stock position. The warehouse-wise stock position will give you the warehouse stock position based on depositor. You can use all option or you can use any particular option, and you can see which any or choose all go downs, and a commodity. If you want a particular commodity, you can use like in this case, if I want to see how much of rice is lying in all the godowns for all the depositors, I will be able to see the stock position of that particular commodity and variety. The same thing is true in party-wise stock position. I can look at this will, once I click it, this will tell you stack-wise which party's material is lying in terms of the quantity and weight. I can also put the party name here and search for it, and that will give me that particular party's name out here. I can export all of this either in an Excel or download in the PDF as the particular case can be. So these are the various data checkpoints and using reports and registers which will be useful during your part of your transaction.